Hey guys, Devine here. Hope you're doing fabulous as always. So guys, today I wanted to continue with my series on train your brain. And today we're going to get into training your brain through your subconscious mind and how you go about doing that. And we're going to get into that right after this. All right, guys, welcome back. Yes, so today I want to get into our subconscious mind. I know we've gotten into this in other videos, but of course, right now we're focusing on training your brain. And so, what is your subconscious mind and how does it even operate, right? So, we know that as humans, we have really two parts of our brain that we utilize on a daily basis. You have your conscious mind, which is going to be where all your thinking is done, all your logic is there, and then you have your subconscious mind, which is kind of like the fertilizer to your conscious mind, okay? So when you stop and think about your subconscious mind, your subconscious is what actually makes everything else in your life happen. Well, now, when I say your subconscious mind, your nervous system controlled by your heart, every part of your body that functions on a daily basis happens through your subconscious mind. When you're learning to ride a bike, your conscious mind is processing how to ride that bike to your subconscious. So as you get older in life, you no longer have to think that I need to push this pedal and I need to stay steady. Your subconscious feeds your conscious mind, and it's also true in reverse. Because you cannot get anything into your subconscious mind until you actually put it through your conscious mind. See, a lot of the reasons in life that people are poor, that people are sickly, that people attract wrong people around them is because of what they're constantly feeding their subconscious mind. You know, when you want something in life, okay, you need to understand that you have to feed your conscious mind and continue to feed it over and over and over again so that way there your subconscious mind can bring it to you. Now you say, Ron, that sounds like a bunch of hogwash, right? I get it, and until I really started learning to train my brain and understanding how our bodies work and how our minds work, I didn't understand it either, because let's be honest, it's not something that you're taught in school. It's not something you're taught at home. It's something that you have to learn. You have to want to grow. You have to want to know that there's something more in your life than what you're currently living right now. So, once again, if we go back to the Bible, right? The Bible says we're created in His image. Right? And when you stop and think about that, being created in His image, He created everything through thinking and speaking. Right? And so if we're created in that same image, don't you think that He gave us that same ability in our lives? We have to understand that there is more to what we're capable of doing. And guys, I don't care who you are in this life right now. I don't care if you're the world's wealthiest person, the world's poorest person, the most handsome or the ugliest. There is more that you're capable of doing the more you learn to tap into your subconscious mind. So how do we train this subconscious mind? How do we overcome our obstacles? How do we position ourselves to not let those things that have been holding us back hold us back? Now, here's a prime example. The average person, when they're looking, you're window shopping, for example, that you say, wow, that's beautiful, I just don't have the money for it right now. You need to catch yourself before you finish that sentence, and you need to reverse it. You have to say, I am wealthy. I can't afford any of this. Now, does that mean that you just go out of your pocket right then and there and go buy it and put yourself in debt? No. What it means is you're programming your mind so more wealth can come to you. When you say, man, I'm not feeling good, I'm kind of sick, you're programming your subconscious mind to tell your body that you're sick, that you need to rest, that you need to do all these different things, right? When you understand how powerful your words are to your subconscious mind to bring in the things that you need in life, you will really, really have to stop and say, wait a second, I can't say this no more. And guys, don't take my word for it. Try it. I promise you, if you try this, if you put it into action on a daily basis, you will see exactly what I'm talking about, guys. I've done it in my life. I've seen it. And I've also seen the negative side of it. Oh, man, things are hurting my body, and next thing you know, it just seems to continue to get worse and worse. And your brain just starts telling your body, wait a second, he thinks that he has heart palpitations, right? I used to drink a lot of energy drinks at one point in time and take all these supplements that sped up my metabolism and all this. And man, I started having these little heart palpitations. I'm like, man, I wonder if I'm having a heart attack. And I kept on saying that to myself until I actually had to go to the hospital one day and realize that I wasn't having a heart attack, that my heart was perfectly fine, but my mind, my subconscious mind, told my body that I was in this position that I shouldn't have been in. It had nothing to do with me. My heart was fine, right? But I convinced my subconscious mind to continue to give me these reactions, right? Because every action creates a reaction. We've gone through this before, right? So what you need to understand is whatever it is you need in life, if you want to find that true soulmate, you continue every single day, 2, 3, 4, as many times as you can to continue to program your mind. I have a great spouse. They're loving, they're caring, they're religious. Whatever your qualifications are, you need to continue to seed it to your mind, to your subconscious mind, so that it can bring that person into you, right? Because God wanted us to be able to speak our lives into existence. He wanted us to have abundance in every area of our life. But we need to understand the paths that it takes to get there. One thing, and you'll hear this all the time if you go with like different churches, right? Prayer. What is prayer? It's talking to God, but what are you doing? You're talking and knowing that God is supposed to be hearing your prayer, right? So you tell him what you want. You're programming your brain. Why do you think so many people in this world who pray end up believing that God gave them something, right? And he did, don't get me wrong. But he gave us the ability to do it. He gave us that authority to speak into existence what we need in our lives. The problem lies in, guys, is our mind, our conscious mind, is continually feeding our subconscious negative things that we've learned as we've grown up. Negative things that people have told us about ourselves. And we need to overcome that negativity that's in our conscious brain and reprogram our unconscious to really be able to get the fullness out of life. Because we are not here to get by and die. We've gone through this many times. We're here to be abundant. We're here to prosper. We're here to bless. We're here to do everything that we have a heart's desire to do. That's God's desire for your life. He doesn't want you homeless. He doesn't want you sickly. He doesn't want you poor. He wants you to be able to be a light to this world, right? So where people see you, they're like, man, how come you're different? How did you get from where you came from to where you are now. And when you're that, now you can actually tell people, look what God did for me. But man, understand, He gave you the power. He gave you the ability. You just need to continue to reprogram your subconscious, because your subconscious mind, it doesn't understand, it doesn't articulate, it doesn't know reality from fiction. So you have to understand that every time you speak, everything you say, everything you think, it goes in there and it's starting to make things happen within your body. It's starting to make things happen in your environment. It's starting to make things happen throughout this world. And when you really, really stop and think about it, right? How is it plausible that people have been raised from the dead? How is it possible that people have been healed from major sicknesses? How is it possible that someone that was homeless is now a multi-billionaire? Guys, it all starts here. It's all about getting sick and tired of being sick and tired. When you get to that point where you say, you know what, I don't want to live this life anymore. I want something bigger and better for my life. And you start programming that subconscious mind. Every time you see yourself or hear yourself giving yourself a negative comment, you have to turn that thing around immediately and say, no, I can't afford this. No, I'm not sick. No, I have love in my life. I have friends that trust me. You know, I have a good job. Whatever it is that you need at this second, and that's when it all starts. I have my little ebook out there that is free right now for Christmas, guys. So if you want to go pick it up, it's called Spirit of Acceleration. It is basically the law of attraction, but based off of Christian values, okay? So, and like I said, I don't care whether you're a Christian, you're not a Christian. Almost every single successful person out there that talks about motivation, that talks about where they came from, all of those principles came from the Bible in one way, shape, form, or another. So even if you're not a Christian, you know, at the end of the day, you're still going to get something out of that ebook. It's a very short ebook. You know, definitely go pick it up. Like I said, it's free, right? So anyways, guys, programming your subconscious every day. And this would be for some of you that have problems when you're trying to remember to do this. Get yourself some little cards. Stick them on your mirror in your bathroom. Whatever it is, I am a multi-millionaire. I make $250,000 a year, or whatever it is. You don't want to put it so far out that your faith can't believe it into existence, that you don't believe it in your conscious mind. That's only going to feed back to your subconscious mind, right? So you want to keep it out there, but you don't want it to be something that is so far outstretched for you at this moment that you can't believe it into existence, where your conscious mind is contradicting what you're saying, okay? So you need to make sure it's something, like if you're making $80,000 a year right now, you might believe that next year I'm going to make $120,000. And now all of a sudden, as you're doing that, you're building yourself up, because now you're starting to understand the power of your subconscious mind. Now you're understanding who you are. Now you're understanding what you possess and what you can do. And then, guys, at that point in time, then you start believing for bigger and bigger and bigger things. And understanding that as I'm programming my subconscious, all these things are going to come to me. And I don't care what it is, guys. Whether it's healing, whether it's finances, whether it's relationships, whether it's anything. If you program your subconscious mind, it will find its way to you. Guaranteed. Okay? Anyways, hope you got something out of this short video. Make sure you're commenting down below. Let me know what you're thinking of these videos. Guys, don't forget, I'm going to be at the Wealth and Health Expo. That's going to be January 4th for anyone that's going to be in the Charlotte area. Not this Thursday, but next Thursday I'm going to be on Connected Radio. Definitely you can go and listen to that from 6 to 8. Anyways, guys, hope you all are getting something out of this. I'm here to give you that spirit of increase because I know if I do that, I'm going to change your perspective. And if I change your perspective, you will change your life. And then you can help me change this world one person at a time. As always, guys, make sure you create yourself a fabulous day.